Welcome to my channel. My name is Asya. I'm 27 years old and I'm planned to make my own snail mail, and I will call it my Blooming Letters drawn by Asya. So I made these two stamps for it, and I also write down everything in my notebook. I planned to make a snail mail from the 2nd March till now. So I drew everything here, write down what I want to sell or bid to my audience and subscribers, and I also made a sketch for it. I want to officially open my snail mail in the next weeks because I want to send my snail mail in March. So I have a few weeks, I think 3 or 4 weeks, till I send everything to my members. I also made a list what I want to make for the rest of the year from May to December. I also ordered some things like postcards, my own cards, then vinyl foil or holographic foil and other things. I will print my stickers and my letters at home. That it is not that expensive, but I can't show you the packaging process right now because I need to wait till my orders came to my home. So in 2 or 4 weeks I will show you the packaging process. Yeah. And that's everything I wanted to explain you right now, and I will show you the process how I drew my postcards, my stickers, and I can also show you how I made my card. I can only show you what I did, and I can explain you my thoughts and my ideas while I'm drawing everything and designing everything. So let's get started with the video. Here's a folder where I designed some of my logo ideas before I was sure which design I also want to have in my cards. Here I have 2 designs for Drawn by Asya, and I also have a color palette here, and I also made this one on Procreate before I had the idea of making Drawn by Asya with DBA. I opened InDesign on my iPad and designed my business card here because I wanted to design it on my laptop, but all of my designs and drawings were on my iPad and it was easier to transport everything. On the first side I wrote my name with sparkles, and under my name I wrote animation, illustration and 3D artist because I'm studying this and I create a lot of things in this field. In the background I have my other logo with DBA and sparkles, and on the other side I added the same color in the background. I wrote down my social media account name, my email and Ko-fi account. I also made a QR code from Ko-fi and designed a face of myself as a chibi version. As you can see, I added a center line to split the layout, made the right side slightly lighter, and included some flowers and sparkles to make the design feel more cohesive with the front of the card. Here you can see my reference images that I collected from Pinterest, which I used to design my illustration. Now I'm going to show you my final artwork. This is a finished piece that I created. I first made it in RGB mode and then I converted it into CMYK because I needed it for printing. I didn't really pay attention to that at the beginning, so I had to duplicate the file and convert it afterwards to see how the colors would look when printing. As you can see, I included a bird, a side profile, a portrait and some flowers to match the theme. I also created a coloring page version of the same design. It's basically the same as my postcard, just simplified so you can color it by yourself. It turned out a bit bigger, but I really like how it looks in the end. Now I created some sticker designs based on my illustration. I made a total of 24 stickers. They're a bit smaller than the main ones because I designed 2 different sets. One set includes 2 flower stickers in blue and yellow, and the other one features the bird together with 4 flowers. I printed them twice, but unfortunately one version didn't turn out correctly, so I don't have as many usable stickers as I originally planned. I probably actually print them later. Here you can see what the stickers look like. So far, this is without the vinyl layer, which I'm going to add on top to protect them and make them more durable. And here you can see the sticker sheet as it is right now. I'll be adding the vinyl on top to protect it from damaging. I'm also printing another version with 6 stickers. But you can see that something went wrong with these, so I won't be selling them. I mainly used this print to test how the stickers would look, and overall I actually really like the result. Next, I'm going to show you everything that I've prepared and printed so far. I have my coloring pages, my stickers, the letter that I already designed. Inside the letter, I'll include the coloring page, the stickers, and also my postcard, which actually hadn't arrived yet at the time of filming, but it's part of the final packet. I'll also add my business card, and if I had any extras, I'll include those as well. I also created a bingo card for me. This is what it looks like. It's a 5x5 grid, so 25 fields in total, and I filled out around half of them with my own ideas. These can be used as inspiration and the rest can be filled in freely. I arranged the bingo cards on a A4 page so I can cut them in half and get an A5 size, just like I did with the coloring page. You can read through the prompts and check off the ones you've complete. I also added small drawings to each of the prompt to make everything a bit more visual and fun. For the video, I wanted to show you how much money I spent on this project for the different vinyl and holographic paper, personalized things like wrapping paper, and business cards and colored envelopes. I spent 75 euros and 58 cents. And we have my postcards, 28 euros and 99 cents. And I also bought after that a storage box for my stickers and all of the other things I have here or I will have here in my room. That's cost me 70 euros and 76 cents. After all, I spent 122 euros and 24 cents. Yeah. And I thought I cannot do everything by my own at home. Yeah, things like printing things out, it's not always that easy at home when you don't have a good printer, so or printer is not that good. The colors are good, but the ink is always low, and I hate to print something out because I'm not always sure if it be a good idea to print something, because I'm the one who prints the most of the things. So I also had the idea to buy a new printer, and I also wanted to buy myself a plotter machine, but that's not that necessary like a printer, because as I made these stickers, I cut it out with my scissor by my own, so it's not that hard. So I made it by my own, and I can show you this sticker works because I damaged it. I made a mistake here. I put this paper on the wrong side, so I can show you how the stickers works. I will not sell this one or the other ones, but you can just take this and use this as a sticker. But I will also make a vinyl all over the stickers to protect these from damaging. And I'll put my stickers, my 2 stickers, here in my little letter with my prints, like this. And that's the idea. I like I said, I don't know if it would work or will work, but I wanted to try this thing out so I can sell some art stuff. I would love to make my own little art business. And I just wanted to sell this in Germany because I don't know how much this would cost me to send it internationally, and how long this would take to travel to the other countries. First of all, I just wanted to start in Germany, and maybe in 1 or 2 years I would also send it internationally, but I just wanted to try it out if it works, if it makes sense for myself to make every month a drawing and a membership to ship everything to other artists or people who are interested in art. So if you want, you can like this video and give me a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Threads, but I'm actually just using a TikTok right now. Before I forgot that, my things will come in the next 2 weeks. So my postcards will come on Friday, 10th Friday, April, and 3 days. And maybe when I have good luck, my other things come between 14 and 23 April. I hope that it will come next week so I can start with the packaging. But when I'm making the packaging, I will also record everything to show you the process, what I made, and how I package my things, and what I also ordered for it. And this is the bingo card I made, I showed you, and I also need to print these out. Maybe I will print it at home, but I think the color is pretty saturated, so it could cost me a lot of nerves. So when I print this here, it's at home, or ink getting really fast empty, I think I need to print this at a coffee shop, and then I also need to spend more money on that project. But I think it makes sense to give this project a chance. And then I will also wrote down everything like I showed you here on my notes, because I think it is really important to see how much money I earn and also how much I spend for that. And I hope I will show you in 2 weeks the packaging process. Wish me luck, and I hope I will see you next time. Bye!